I didn't probably word it correctly, but I was speaking mainly of music in one way.
Music.
Oh, I see.
I mean, wait a
If
second.
you don't mention AC.
Hey, well, listen to Kiss, 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 and she's 47, right? So
Kiss,
come
Kiss,
on.
Kiss. But for people, a lot of radio people somehow have this idea that once people reach the age of 25 or 30 and they're appealing to these formats, we can only go very mental with it because the people that once wanted to hear Elvis Presley and Little Richard and the Beatles rock and roll and whatever.
I don't believe that,
Now,
do you?
now all of a sudden can only lay back and.
If I listen to the oldies, but
only from that.
if the oldies but goldies come on, it's one of my favorites. If I hear Bebop Lou, I can hear it over and over again. Every time it comes on, I switch up the thing, and I have the record still. If I hear Elvis, I heard him singing "I Want You, I Need You, I Love You" the other day. I mean, I was just in heaven. I know, of course, I was going back to my youth and remembering the dates and what was going on when I heard that music. So I don't believe that the AC, or what I used to know as MOR, only want to hear Barry Manilow. I think they just as well might enjoy hearing Little Richard.
Oh, but music-wise, even, music is just a format, and we're adding many different formats, and that's interesting. But New Wave is going to be old one day too,
Old hat, any minute.
It'll be old hat. The minute it's out there and it's number one, that means that it's old hat, And I think it's nice to discover all different forms of music, and that's nice. But at the same time, that doesn't mean the old form doesn't mean anything. In fact, if a young generation person picked up a very old form like Elvis or something and did it, you wouldn't call it, well, he's mellowing.
I'll give you, for instance, Bruce Springsteen's Hungry Heart, which I think is a great record, is, to me, it's the same kind of period sound as Starting Over. I think the Cars Touch and Go is right out of the 50s. All that new wave, a lot of it is 50s stuff, but with the 80s styling. And that's what I think Starting Over is. It's a 50s song made with an 80s approach. Are we on?
Forever here, yeah. Did you say anything about that?
Well,
we have to make the other album first.
I like to make at least. I'm so hungry for making records because of the way I feel. I want to make some more records before a tour, so I'd like to make at least one more album before actually just making that final decision of calling those very expensive session musicians and taking them on the road,